We're about to start a war. Ahead of us is the main cadets. Move out.
Throttle full, weapons online. Something good in that one.
Probably just top two venting off. But try not to get too close to the explosion. You might catch some shrapnel.
Ouch. Looks like pulse lasers. Not much punch, but there's enough of them to do some damage.
Target destroyed.
Hey, we're taking fire.
Looks like we've got some LRMs to deal with.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, stepped in some Steiner. That's one. I thought these guys were supposed to be tough.
We show vehicles moving outward from facility. Neutralize all mobile units. They might warn other started forces.
Roger that, Control.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Omega Lance, this is Rathburn. We show all communications neutralized. Primary objective complete.
Good work, gentlemen.
Oh, Steiner fall down, go boom.
Alright, that's it. Good work, everyone. Let's get back to base. Control, this is Omega Lead. Mission accomplished.
Roger, Omega Lead. Return to base heading 175. Omega support, mobilize salvage units and sweep operational area. Window 2 hours, 20 minutes.
Beautiful run. Nothing wakes me up like a little Steiner stomping party.
Okay, so that's the first mission out of the way, and you can see it starts off nice and easy. It's just little tracks, as you call them, the little tanks and APCs. Well, it's not even a tank, they're just little rocket launchers which we can butcher. So here's the salvage that they were talking about at the end. It's fairly decent. It's not like we're trying to equip any large mechs at the moment, so we just got some small mechs. All you've seen at the moment is the Shadow Cat, which is what I was in. But this will be able to modify the small mechs as I see fit.
Alright, we've bloodied their noses, even if they won't know it right away. With communications cut, we'll be able to move in secrecy for a while. From here on, I want you to take a command role with the team. They need to start seeing you as their leader. So I'd like you to determine our next mission and get us set up. I've uploaded our TAC officer's operational overview. It's simple enough. Steiner only left a few dropships behind, and all but one are hangared here on the moon, where it's safe. Before we hit Dirtside, we'll need to destroy the dropships to cripple the mobility of Steiner's defensive forces. We also have to raid additional supplies from some of the remaining lunar facilities. They're undefended. The only threat to those raids are Steiner mobile artillery units. They'll have to be neutralized before we can start our raiding operations.
Alright.
I've asked Carl Sontag, our technical officer, to configure mechs for the missions. Now, Carl's a good man, and one hell of an engineer. Your father used to say, give Carl 100 tons of steel wool, and he'll knit you an atlas overnight. Change the loadouts if you want to, but I doubt you'll improve on his choices. We're all waiting for your orders, Ian. I know you're up to the challenge.
Yes?
Good news. Tactical just informed me that the techs have pulled Steiner encryption codes out of the mess we left behind at the comm facility. We'll be able to intercept enemy communications. Well, some of them, anyway. We should also be able to locate other pockets of resistance. We should start getting some useful information in the next few hours. I'll keep you updated.
Hello, Carl. It's been a long time.
I didn't know if you'd remember me. I served your father for a long time, but the last time I saw you, you were a boy. Duke Eric was a fine man and a great leader. We will miss him. I will miss him. He would have wanted better for you, but I'll give you the best I can. I've modified our mechs by stripping out some of the heat sinks. The heat dissipation in this environment is so efficient, they'd just be erased. You won't need much speed for these missions, so I've added extra armor, just in case. Not much weaponry to choose from yet, but that will change soon enough. Bring in any good weapons or material as salvage, and I will keep you ready to fight. I kept your father's mechs in shape for him. I'll do the same for you, young Dressari.
So let's see what he was talking about. Well, there goes my mech spinning rather fast. I think it's to do with the fact that I turned off vertical sync to get some better frames in game, because Fraps is kinda rubbish. So I'm not bothered to change anything out now because there's so little to choose from. And I still have this one mech. So we're going to spawn in here, head over here. Though, because I got the jump jets, remember, we can do some sneaky things. If we have to, we can jump up on top of the ridges and just shoot down. Though it's going to be the second mission, it's going to be very easy again. But we'll see what I do.
This is Omega Control. Omega Support, standby position. Omega Lance, the mobile launchers you need to neutralize should be somewhere in the ravine. You may encounter them at any point along your sweep pattern, so maintain active radar and move to nav point Alpha. Sweep and destroy any units you encounter in the ravine.
Roger, Control. Moving to nav point Alpha.
Roger, Control. Radar active. Display set to maximum range. We'll run the pattern and ice anything we find.
Good luck.
Thanks, Major. Lieutenant Dressari, let's do it.
Roger that, Omega 2.
It's Gonzalez, sir.
Roger that, Gonzalez.
Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All functioning systems nominal.
Sir, I've got a visual on a mech. Must be an escort. Let's take him out.
Target destroyed.
I've got a contact ahead, sir. Now it gets interesting.
Detected. Target destroyed. Destroyed.
Roger, Gonzalez. I think we got them all. Control, this is Omega-1. We've run the pattern. All units neutralized.
Roger, Omega-1. Good work. Return to base. Omega support begins salvage operations. See if there's any ammo to recover. Carl can use anything we can possibly repair. Window, 3 hours.
Roger, Control. Starting salvage operations.
Epsilon 2 sweeps complete. You're clear to begin operations at Thorless Basin.
Roger, Control. Moving out.
Good work, Lieutenant. Pleasure working with you.
Same here, Gonzalez. I'm happy with any mission I can walk back from.
Roger.
Well, that was nice.
Yes?
It's Jules Gonzalez. Good work out there. Keep it up. I talked with Colonel Sharp. He said you were blooded against the clans. Guess that means you've seen heavy action.
I saw my share.
That's good. Because what we've run up against so far is minor compared to what we'll find down in Cantadas. And that's straight from the Colonel. I just didn't want you to thinking it was always going to be this easy.
I figured.
Maybe we'll live through this.
Young Dressari, just so you know, I have adapted the gear you brought in as salvage for use with our mechs.
Good work.
It's nice equipment. Steiner shops well. Once we get planetside, there will be more, and more need of it.
Hey, Ian.
Hey.
I was surfing the airwaves and thought you might enjoy this. Sounds like some kindred spirits down on Cantaris.
This is the voice of freedom. The oppression of the illegal Steiner occupation force does not go unchecked. Across our planet, small patriots are struggling to overthrow the Steiner tyrants and their puppet billionaires. Do not be fooled by Steiner's propaganda. Their claims that yesterday's communications interruption was the result of an inconvenient mechanical failure are lies. The military and defense networks were neutralized by one of the many resistance rising at Steiner. Take heart, loyal citizens. Enemy invaders on our soil are not as powerful as they would have us believe.
Well, there you go. Ooh, another mech. But it's pretty shitty. So the difference between this lot of 6 missiles and the one I have on my current mech. So I have the clan version, which basically means it locks on more damage, a little more heat though. little more damage, a little more heat, same recycle time, so that's how we can compare the clan and the normal. Though the rockets you also get a lock on. So, this one they didn't talk about what we have to do in this mission, but basically I've got to go in and take out some dropships before they take off. So what that means is there's going to be 3 little power-up units around each dropship here. If I take them out, it will cripple the dropship before it turns on. If the dropship does turn on, it will suddenly have like 3 times as many weapons as an assault mech and pretty much one-shot me. So got to be fast. There's going to be a whole lot of bad guys, but we want to get in there, kill some stuff and get out. So we're not going to just kill everything this time.
This is Omega Lead. We're in position and moving towards the targets.
Roger, Omega Lead. Omega forward. Move out and see what intel you can get on the dropship positions.
Affirmative, Control. We'll move in on the dropships and report back.
Roger, forward 1. Okay, Ian, we've given Steiner a bloody nose. Time for some broken bones. The 3 dropships we need to destroy are at nav points Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Taking them out is the key to our entire operation. Ignore the gantries and go for the 3 APUs at the base of each dropship first. It will slow down their startup procedure so we can destroy them before they get their weapons online. Once we disable their APUs, we'll go for the engines, which are their true Achilles heel. Heading for nav point Alpha. Luck.
Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All functioning systems nominal.
There's the Alpha launch site. Take out the APUs as soon as possible. If the dropship powers up, it'll bring its main guns online. That's the first one. 2 more to go.
Target destroyed.
1 more left.
Nav point Alpha reached.
That's the last APU. Concentrate fire on the dropship engine, but stay clear. We don't want to get caught in the blast when it goes. There it goes. Outstanding. Let's get moving. We've got 2 more to go. And near the dropship site, we'll see the blast.
Mobilized for recovery operations. Window 4 hours. Omega forward. Stand by for security patrols on arrival salvage. Control out.
With those dropships destroyed, Steiner won't be able to effectively counter our attacks on Kentaris. This was a tough mission, Ian. It was an honor to fight by your side.
So we've got another light mech, possibly a medium mech, and a big bigger range of weapons, some long range, some auto cannons which are quite powerful. You can keep the enemy rocking so they can't aim properly. And pulse lasers, kind of better for heat.
Yeah?
Nice moves out there today, Ian. I guess Steiner forces will be doing a lot of walking now, right? Anyway, welcome to the team. Since we're going to be fighting together, there's something that I have to tell you. I can juggle. Once you're a Duke, will you be accepting auditions for Court Jester?
I'll keep you in mind, Casey.
I do look good in one of those funny hat things. Think it over.
Ian, we intercepted an important communication. I wanted you to see it. This is the face of our enemy, Lord Marcus Roland, the planetary governor appointed by Archon Catherine. We intercepted this message about an hour ago.
I've already assembled the text, but I will not send up this dropship without a military presence. I don't think it's a technical problem we're facing.
Don't think, Major. Just do it.
Next is Major Vanda Castro, Roland's adjutant. We don't know much about her yet. Castro was apparently appointed to Roland's staff only a few months ago. I can tell you this, she's dangerous.
I've seen the reports. Organized resistance has steadily increased since our occupation, not diminished. We have to consider the possibility that communications were cut off in preparation for additional strikes.
You can't seriously believe that our resources on the moon are in any danger. Scattered thefts and minor acts of sabotage are hardly organized resistance.
Just call one of your attack dogs and have a lance released to my authority.
Very well. I'll pass your request down to Burke and Culin. Perhaps one of them is in a charitable mood.
Interesting transmission. Apparently Roland and Castro are not working together very well. We may be able to exploit that. The intercept also gives us a new deadline. Steiner has an additional dropship somewhere. If Castro gets troops, she can have them here in a matter of hours. We need to secure our supplies and move the operation to Centauri's 4 ahead of schedule.
So, what's the plan?
Well, I'll take Gonzalez and lift off in dropship 1 and see if I can slow down Castro. I'm giving you Casey and Jen Mechwarrior, who's one of our best. You take the supplies in dropship 2 and establish a beachhead in the Arctic. Elise Rathburn, my tactical officer, will go with you. She's the brains behind this operation, Ian, so rely on her for your operational planning. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. You've proven yourself an able mech pilot and gunner with a solid grasp of tactics. Now you get a chance to test your resolve. I've ordered support personnel to begin loading up our ship as quickly as possible and prep for liftoff. However, it will take some time before we're ready to get underway. If Castro is able to get a drop ship and troops, she'll have located us already. So far, scans are negative, but she may have set down some distance away. We should be prepared to repel an inbound enemy lance at any time. If you can handle defending the ship until we power up, I'll see to the final preparations for departure. Rathburn out.
So, defense mission.
Carl, any advice?
Oh, still on.
Defense missions are rough, on pilots and especially on equipment. You have to stand there and take whatever the enemy dishes out. This old man would recommend heavy armor for starters, maybe shorter range weapons since you can't retreat to keep at longer range. You bring that mech back in one piece, young Grisari.
Enemy forces inbound. Time to hold up our end of this campaign. As soon as I lift off, I'll try to engage Castro's ship, see if I can lead it away. That should give you a window to make planetfall.
Good luck, Peter. I'll see you on Centaurus.
Time for you to return home at last. I'll see you there.
Okay. So, they're going to come at us. They're going to be right here. They're elevated cliffs where they can shoot down on us this time. And we're pretty much not going to leave this area because those sentries, sorry, those APUs I was destroying in the last mission, which I killed in a few hits, are exactly what I'm defending this time. So basically, I'm going to have to make sure that anything around here doesn't sneak past me while I'm engaging mechs down here, which will try to sort of draw us out.
Omega Lance, we're getting cargo secured. As soon as we're ready for lift, you need to get on board as quickly as possible. We're tracking multiple targets inbound.
We've got him on radar control. Moving to intercept.
Roger, Omega 1. Remember, protect the dropship APUs, or we're dead on the ground.
Roger that, Control. We'll keep them off you.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons systems online. All functioning systems nominal.
This is Mechwarrior. We're on him.
Enemy detected.
There goes the Colonel's ship.
Well, I hope they intercept that Steiner dropship.
Target destroyed.
Omega Lance, one of the APUs is taking damage. This is Control. They're hitting another APU. You've got to keep those APUs safe until we're powered up.
Target destroyed.
Omega Lance, we've lost one of the APUs. They're hitting our last APU. You've got to stop them.
Target destroyed.
Check fire. We're on the same side.
Ammunition.
Roger that, Control. Good work, everybody.
Hey, I just wanted a ride. Seemed like the only way to be sure I got one.
Right.
I'm just glad that's the last of them. I was beginning to think they'd just keep coming.
This is Control. We've almost got full power. Omega support, get all personnel to ship. Omega Lance, return to ship and prepare for lift.
Roger, Control. Preparing for ingress.
Alright, well that's the end of the first planet, which is essentially the tutorial planet. So from here on in it's going to be proper, like, full-length missions of scouting, nav points, taking out targets, defending, all sorts of things. See a lot more mechs, a lot more variety in what we're fighting as well. So I hope you enjoyed the first episode of a proper Let's Play. Hopefully you'll enjoy the next one too. See you then.